Phase 1. The call. You're lying on your bed staring at the ceiling when your phone starts vibrating. It's past midnight, so you already know this isn't a casual call. You don't even check the number because you memorized it weeks ago. Your apartment is quiet except for the fan clicking above you like a ticking clock. You let the phone ring twice before answering. That's your version of control. You bring it to your ear without speaking. A calm voice tells you there's work tomorrow. Midnight. Same rules. Samey silence. The call ends faster than it started. You sit up slowly, rubbing your face. Outside your window. The city is alive like nothing is wrong. Cars pass. Music echoes from somewhere distant. People are living normal lives. And you're sitting here accepting another job that will erase someone's normal life. You stand up and look at yourself in the mirror. You barely recognize the person staring back. But you don't question it anymore. You just turn off the light and start preparing. It wasn't always like this. You used to wake up early for construction work. Your alarm sounded like punishment every morning. You dragged yourself onto buses filled with people chasing survival. The sun burned your skin while you carried bricks and mixed cement. Your hands were always dusty. Your paycheck was always disappointing. Some nights dinner was optional. You remember opening your fridge and laughing because there was nothing inside. That kind of laughter hurts differently. Then one afternoon, a man approached you during break. Clean shoes, ironed shirt. He didn't belong there. He asked if you wanted extra money for a simple delivery. You hesitated for exactly 3 seconds. Then hunger answered for you. That decision didn't feel big at the time. But looking back, it was the moment your life quietly changed direction. Deliveries became routine. No one asked questions. No one explained anything. Money kept appearing. Eventually, they invited you somewhere new. A gated mansion on the edge of the city. Security cameras watched every angle like silent guards. You felt underdressed the moment you stepped inside. Marble floors echoed your footsteps. Men sat around a glass table like they were discussing business, not crime. The boss studied you quietly. He said you were reliable. Then he slid a pistol across the table. It stopped right in front of you. The room went silent. You stared at it longer than you want to admit. Picking it up felt heavier than lifting any brick, but you picked it up anyway. And nobody congratulated you. Because initiation doesn't need applause. You didn't sleep the night before your first job. You cleaned the gun repeatedly, even though it was already clean. Morning felt wrong. Sunlight shouldn't exist on days like this. They gave you a photo of the target, a smiling man holding coffee. He looked ordinary. That made it harder. You followed his routine for days, memorized patterns, calculated moments. When midnight finally arrived, you waited in your car watching his house. Your heartbeat filled the silence. He stepped outside alone. You walked toward him before your courage could disappear. Time slowed into fragments. You raised the weapon. And after one irreversible second, everything changed. The world kept moving like nothing happened. But inside you, something stopped permanently. After that, jobs blended together. Different faces, samey outcome. Money increased faster than emotions processed. You moved into a nicer apartment, bought things you once couldn't afford. But comfort didn't bring peace. Sleep became short and restless. You woke up expecting alarms that no longer existed. Silence became suspicious. You stared out your large window at the city lights often. Thousands of people living normal stories below, and you living a hidden one above. Luxury felt like decoration around loneliness. You started noticing exits everywhere. Memorizing faces automatically. Sitting with your back against walls, you carried multiple phones. Multiple identities. Dating felt impossible because honesty was dangerous. You laughed less. Trusted nobody. Even mirrors felt like witnesses. At night, thoughts grew louder than traffic. You wondered who missed the people you erased. That question never had answers, so you buried it under music and distractions. Mistakes are inevitable in this life. Yours happened on a rainy night. The intel was wrong. A child appeared at a window unexpectedly. Small hands on glass, wide confused eyes. You froze instantly. Then you left. Rain hammered your windshield as you drove nowhere. Your hands shook for the first time in months. You reported failure. They responded with one message. Tomorrow. No emotion. No reassurance. Just continuation. You started realizing the truth slowly. You weren't working for them anymore. You were owned by your own decisions. They knew too much. You had done too much. Freedom felt theoretical. You walked empty streets thinking about alternate lives. Different choices. Different endings. But imagination can't undo memory. So you kept walking forward anyway. The final job felt different immediately. Too urgent. Too quiet. You arrived early and waited. But then headlights surrounded you. Doors slammed. Voices shouted. You understood instantly. Disposable asset. You ran without thinking. Adrenaline erased identity. You weren't a hitman anymore, just a human trying to survive. You kept running until the city grew quiet. Until sunrise painted buildings. You threw your phone away. Left everything behind. Days passed. Then weeks. New place. New name. Same memories. Sometimes you still wake up expecting calls. But the phone stays silent. And for the first time, silence feels safe. You don't know what comes next. But you know you survived a life designed to consume you. And that's enough for now.